You know, what I think was so great about that day, it was not only was it sunny and gorgeous, but it was the end of such a long journey for you there at the Mayo Clinic.
Exactly. I had been for nearly 30 years struggling with the loss of the tumors in the loss of my jawbone due to tumors. And in 1985, I had gone to the Mayo Clinic, and they had rebuilt my jawbone with part of my hip bone. And then in January of 2008, I had reconstructive surgery done inside my mouth, and Dr. Keller was magnificent with that, and Dr. Coco made a prosthesis, a permanent prosthesis. And that day, I had it in for the first time in 35 years. I could eat corn on the cob and
a sandwich.
And apples and take a whole bite out of a sandwich. And it was just a magnificent day, and our feet hadn't hit the floor yet when we heard the piano.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, having watched you my entire childhood not be able to eat a meal without getting too tired to finish or struggling getting choked, we were in such a great mood, and then here they were playing this amazing little ditty. We watched them for a while. We took several other videos up from the balcony as they were playing, and you know, not only could you see them playing, but there were people in wheelchairs and people who were just sitting there absorbing all this beautiful music, and the sun was shining through the atrium, and the flowers were blooming.
Gathered around the family piano,
yeah.
sort of, and they were just such a delight and such pure fun. And then we went down and told them asked them if we could video them.
Yeah, and that's when
That's
the famous
when
video
they
began.
did the famous video of the Cowans and their.
And what the backstory that I think a lot of people don't know yet is that we've come to find out that they are an extraordinary story in and of themselves. They were gag performers back in the 50s. They are the only people just about who repair handbells. They formed a choir that's traveled all over the world, affecting thousands upon thousands of kids who now are emailing them and calling them and sending them cards who they haven't heard from in 40 years. And it's just extraordinary.
It's just the whole Mayo Clinic and Rochester, Minnesota are just a place for miracles to happen.
Yeah.
And this was just one more miracle that day, one more blessing. It was just incredible. And there are so many stories that surround that piano. We were very fortunate to be there to see them play.
It's a great day.
That's beautiful.
That's it.
Can you click the button?
Could I have
Click the button.